Welcome to Noir Alley. I'm your host, Eddie Muller. Tonight, I am joined by Dana Delany. She was with me 2 weeks ago for her guest programmer stint and a gig on Noir Alley. I couldn't let her go. I held her hostage. It was just too much fun.
I've been on ice.
Yes, so we have Dana back tonight because we are presenting another Gloria Grahame picture. Tonight, it's The Glass Wall from Columbia Pictures in 1953. Another film that you did not select, but just happened to fall in the schedule where it made sense for you to come back and talk more about Gloria. So tell us a little bit about this picture.
Well, it's a timely picture.
It is a timely picture.
Yeah. It's about a guy who, Vittorio Gassman plays him, who hops a ship in Trieste and comes to Ellis Island. And actually, he doesn't go to Ellis Island, but comes to New York. And he tries to get off, and I said, no, you don't have the right papers.
Yes, and and in classic noir fashion, he's a refugee who is like loose in New York City, pursued by the cops. He knows one person, who was a guy he saved in the war, that his American friend,
Right.
that he's going to try to find, the needle in the haystack in New York City. Yes, and Gassman is really terrific in this film.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting because we love it because Gloria Grahame is in it, but obviously she was not the first choice to be in the film, because that would be
Shelley Winters, who
course.
was married to Vittorio Gassman at the time.
That's right.
Yes.
And I understand that Shelley Winters even did the trailer for the film,
Oh, God, yes.
promoting it to
Yes.
say, my husband, Vittorio Gassman, is in this new movie with Gloria Grahame.
And I didn't get the part.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. I guess it must have been scheduling or something.
Well, she was helping her husband out.
Yeah, but I mean, why she didn't actually play the part in the movie. It is kind of a Shelley Winters part.
Yeah.
But Gloria makes it a Gloria Grahame
And she
part.
had just won an Oscar for Bad and the Beautiful.
Right. Well, it's an interesting film because to an audience today, I think the message in this film, and it doesn't show up on every noir filmography because it is kind of more of a message picture than a straight crime drama. The movie was produced and co-written by Ivan Tors, who was a Hungarian refugee. So this film is very much a personal project for him.
Yeah.
And although a lot of the message making is a little heavy-handed, it seems very genuine. Right?
Yes.
Did you feel that?
Yeah, I feel like it's a little tricky because, the American bureaucracy is there, but we can't make them look like bad guys because, they're Americans. And so what's great is that you realize from the point of view of an immigrant how much we have, how rich we are in our country, and we don't appreciate it. You know, every person he goes to for help, he said, sorry about, the crappy apartment I have. He goes, this is beautiful.
It's like a palace.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's from his perspective that really makes it work and sells it.
And he's kind of brilliant in the way he plays those scenes.
He almost has like a clown face, this very open, innocent face that just kind of reacts to everything so innocently, like a baby almost. Like he actually has a line, Times Square, just like Eddie said it was.
Yeah. It's fantastic. And I know what you mean about the authorities. I mean, it's a very tricky thing. They didn't want to run afoul, because Ivan Tors was a foreigner, right? He doesn't want to run afoul of the U.S. government. So they cast a guy like Douglas Spencer, who plays the officious immigration guy, who is always doing it with a little hint that, oh, he's going to come around.
Yeah,
he's not such a bad guy. It'll be okay. Yeah. And then you're like, no, I'm not so sure. And then, oh no, he is. It'll be fine.
But can we talk about the look of the movie?
Absolutely.
Joe Barak, DP.
Oh, the best.
Yeah, who I got to work with.
Oh, fantastic.
My first television, one of my first, it was called A Winner Never Quits with Keith Carradine, who played one-armed baseball player. And Joe Barak shot it when he was 83.
Wow.
And, I wish I knew who he was. I was just a young actress. I didn't know who he was. I wish I had known at the time. But the way he shoots Times Square, It's equal to any Rossellini movie. It's just
No,
beautiful.
it is
realism.
really gorgeous, and a lot of fabulous. I mean, it's a little unfortunate because there's some back projection work in the film because they couldn't get Vittorio Gassman out on the streets as much as they would have liked.
There is a lot on the
There is
street.
a lot, and it's very much like a precursor to what James Wong Howe did in Sweet Smell of Success.
Yes,
I mean,
it is,
it's
very
right
much
in the
so.
middle
Yeah,
of Times
yeah.
Square, and you see all the fabulous neon, and it's, you know, it's
And the music, the
the
bebop
city
music.
that never sleeps. Yeah, with Jack Teagarden, the great
Yes,
trombonist Jack
playing
Teagarden
himself.
playing himself in this, and Shorty Rogers and his band.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That was an unexpected bonus.
Yeah,
you know?
the New York nightlife is great, and just the faces and people like that. And I love the way Gloria looks in this because it's very real. You know, wrinkled, baggy skirt, you know, sweater, not fancy at all.
Right. And as you said, she had just won the Oscar. And it's so interesting that she would choose to essentially dress down
Yeah.
for a part like this and play, you know, a totally down on her luck, you know, woman just scraping by. And it's an unapologetic
Completely
performance.
unsentimental.
Yeah.
Completely, and I love that about it. And I think it shows that she knew that she was really a character actor. You know, she wanted to lean into that kind of thing.
So I'm hoping people are going to like this one. You know, I know the Gloria Graham fans are tuning in, and I think there may be a few Vittorio Gassman fans as well. So here it is, from 1953, produced and co-written by Yvonne Torres and Maxwell Shane. Here are Vittorio Gassman and Gloria Graham in The Glass Wall.